Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Beelum Report. This is a brand new channel where we bring you in-depth coverage of current issues affecting Papua New Guinea and the world. From politics and crime to business and aviation, we cover real stories that matter to you. In today's report, we take a serious look at the shocking murders of two young women in Port Moresby, which have triggered nationwide outrage and calls for urgent action against gender-based violence and crime. The city of Port Moresby has been left reeling after two horrific murders of young women in just 1 week. The shocking cases have sparked national outrage and renewed concerns about crime, gender-based violence, and the safety of women in Papua New Guinea. The first case involves 29-year-old Lina Numbalihi, a mother of two, who was allegedly tortured and killed by her partner, a serving member of the Papua New Guinea Defense Force, PNGDF. What makes this case even more disturbing is that her final moments were live-streamed on Facebook, showing her bruised, bleeding, and struggling to stay conscious. The suspect, who is now on the run, is believed to have planned the attack out of jealousy. Police and military authorities are working together to track him down. Women's rights groups have condemned the killing, pointing out that domestic violence cases involving military personnel often go ignored or unpunished. Many are demanding stricter accountability within the PNGDF to prevent similar cases in the future. Just a few days later, on February 15, 2025, 23-year-old Margaret Gabriel was abducted from her home in the Watermark Estate, one of Port Moresby's wealthier neighborhoods. According to reports, over 20 armed men stormed the residence, forcibly kidnapped her, and subjected her to hours of torture, gang rape, and eventually murder. Her body was later found dumped in a nearby location, sending shockwaves across the country. Residents of Watermark Estate and nearby areas are now demanding better security, fearing for their own safety as crime rates continue to rise in Port Moresby. In response to Margaret Gabriel's murder, police launched an operation in Baruni Settlement, a known crime hotspot, and demolished dozens of homes. Authorities claim this action was unrelated to the case, but many believe it was a direct crackdown on crime in the area. So far, 2 suspects have been arrested, and police say they are actively pursuing others involved in the attack. The police minister has vowed that justice will be served, while the Prime Minister James Marape has condemned the murders, calling them inhumane, barbaric, and completely unacceptable. However, critics argue that strong words are not enough. They want real action to prevent further violence against women. These 2 murders are not isolated incidents. Papua New Guinea has some of the highest rates of gender-based violence in the world, with 2 out of 3 women experiencing physical or sexual violence in their lifetime. Despite international aid and support for policing efforts, critics say there has been little progress in making the country safer for women. Many citizens and advocacy groups are now demanding stronger enforcement of gender-based violence laws, more resources for police to investigate and prevent crimes, tougher penalties for violent offenders, better protection for women and vulnerable groups. Some politicians and activists are even pushing for the death penalty for rape and murder cases, arguing that it is the only way to deter violent crimes in PNG. As investigations continue, the people of Papua New Guinea and the world are watching closely to see how the authorities handle these cases. Will the perpetrators face justice? Will the government take real action to stop gender-based violence? Or will these cases be forgotten like so many before them? The families of Lina Numbalihi and Margaret Gabriel deserve justice, but so do the countless other women in Papua New Guinea who face violence every day. What do you think? Should PNG enforce harsher punishments for gender-based violence? Should there be more police presence in settlements? Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Let's have a real conversation about how we can make Papua New Guinea safer for women. If you found this report informative, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Beelum Report, hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next update. We will continue bringing you real, hard-hitting news about PNG and the world. Thank you for watching the Beelum Report. Stay safe and see you in the next video.